Probably just talking about me.
I don't know about that. I saw the way you looked at her.
Oh, and since when can Emma read vibes?
Since forever.
Well, don't even worry about how they look at you, okay? You just put yourself out there and you will be fine.
Think she'll stay over?
Mom's an adult. She'll sleep with whoever she wants.
Yes, but knowing Natalie, I'm sure she's gonna come right home.
How am I supposed to trust my educational custodian if he's getting it on with my mom?
Not everything is a giant conspiracy. He's a man, she's a woman. It happens.
That was a scene from This Life, a new CBC series. Our next guest is starring in Lauren Lee Smith, joining us on the couch now. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me, guys.
Yeah, thanks for being here. The show, aside from right now, it's getting a lot of publicity. It's on bus ads. It's all over.
Yeah, we were talking about that. We saw that bus ad. Like, there was a couple of them all over the city. It was so cool.
It's crazy. Someone sent me a photo of like Yonge and Dundas Square in Toronto, and there's like a 50-foot poster. I was like, oh my God, this is wild.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
It must be really neat to see. And you've had a lot of roles, obviously, played a lot of different parts. How does this one differ, and how did you enjoy it?
This show has been just such, I feel so incredibly grateful to be a part of it. It's such a beautiful story, and the character that I play, Maggie, she is, she's like this really wacky, crazy woman who refuses to grow up. You know, she's in her early 30s, and she will not take responsibility for herself or her actions. And you know, it's really fun to sort of to get to play this character that's pretty outside of yourself. And you know, I'm a pretty like tame person, so it's fun to get.
Do you relate to her at all, or no?
Yeah. Like obviously somewhere inside I do,
right.
but
yeah, we should tell people it is a serious subject matter.
It is.
Your sister in the TV show has been diagnosed with terminal cancer.
That's right.
And you're sort of stepping in, and you're having to grow up.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. The show it centers on Natalie, who plays my older sister, and she is diagnosed with terminal cancer. And the show really focuses on how the family deals with this, and you know, as her children or her siblings or her parents. And as serious and sad as the subject matter is, we try to infuse as much life and light into it as possible, because life does have to go on. Mm-hmm. And that's what we try to showcase a lot. And my character definitely has a lot to do with the sillier aspects of it.
Which is important.
Yeah,
Look at the bright side.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And I think that's the, you know, people say is the one blessing is when you're faced with something where you know that you're terminal or whatever, is that you really enjoy the little things more, and you have a whole new appreciation for life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I want to talk about you. You are a working actress. That is not something that's easy to do. There's some people, you know, out there working hard, and you're working with Casey Affleck. You've worked with J.J. Abrams. You've been on CSI. We're obviously fans. What is it like? What's it like to be a working actress and never really, though, to know what's coming next?
Mm-hmm. It's a crazy ride. I've been doing this for 17 years now, and honestly, it's like you just never know when it's going to end or when your next job is going to come. It's just, you just got to ride the roller coaster, I guess. And I mean, I feel so incredibly fortunate that I have, you know, been able to work consistently for the last 17 years. And so I feel really lucky and really grateful for the experiences that I've had this far. But it's always crazy. Like with This Life, we just don't know. You know, it could get picked up or it could not. I could have a job next year or I could not. You never know.
Strange way to live.
It really is.
Must love it. You've been doing it a while.
I do.
Now.
I can't imagine doing anything else.
So when you're not working, you're a BC girl. What do you like to be doing? You have a place up in Cultus Lake.
I do.
Is that right?
Yeah, I know, right? I have a house out in Cultus Lake. I bought it about 10 years ago, and I was born out there. My mom was born out there, so all my family is still out there and in Chilliwack. And it's so beautiful and peaceful and quaint. And this is actually my favorite time of year to be out there, because it's like all of the leaves are changing and the summer madness has died down and everyone's left. So it's just sort of deserted and beautiful. So I love spending time out there.
Do you find that helps, being able to kind of go from the madness of shooting and be able to go recharge, as opposed to being in LA, or you've worked in LA obviously, but live there, but
I do, you know, and we shot in Montreal. We shoot the series in Montreal, and Montreal's such an amazing city.
Yeah.
And you know, we were there all summer, and there's so much life and energy, and everything's going on with all of the festivals. So that was great, but it's really nice now to be able to just sort of like unplug and
Take a little break.
and be out in the countryside. Yeah.
And you were discovered as a model. That's how you got started, right? And was it like a mall? Where did you get discovered?
It was like exactly the typical, you know, walking down the street. I think it was either, at a outdoor shopping center, I think. And it was like, you know, it was a typical, like I was 12 years old and as tall as I am now, which is like almost 5'10", and I was just a little string bean. And I had just come out of the incredibly awkward stage where I had, you know, a gap in my tooth and a horrible lisp.
I know it
and,
well.
I'm still trying to get out of it personally. I'm no thick of it, really. Yeah.
And you know, they were like, you should model, it'd be great. And of course, you know, at 12 or 13, you're like, oh my God, I should. This is amazing, which, you know, in hindsight is really messed up. But I was lucky. I didn't have any like, you know, horrible, bad experiences. I got to travel, and it sort of enabled me to, you know, to break into this industry as well. So.
Well, I think that's the path a lot of actresses take.
Yeah.
Because there's got to be something about putting yourself out there, and you've probably got to find a character in the beginning to be that confident. to model.
Exactly. It's all about finding that character, and for me, it was really it was a way to sort of help me. I was so incredibly shy, so to be able to, you know, to get out of my shell and not be
Open up.
Yeah.
Take on some fun roles.
That's
and,
right.
yeah.
That's right.
Well, that's awesome. Well, congrats on all your success
Thank you so
and the new
much.
show. Thanks for being here and
Yeah,
chatting with us
thanks for
today.
having
And
me.
let us know when we can visit you in Cultus Lake. We look
Yes.
forward to it.
Fantastic.
That would be great. Road trip.
Yeah. A new episode of This Life airs on October 26th at 9 p.m. on CBC. For more information, go to their website.